Alright, welcome back folks to a new game. We're going to be playing some Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father. This is a adventure game, point and click game. It's been a while since we did one of these, so I've heard there's some pretty obscure stuff in the game, so we're going to need some, we might need some factors in the chat. If it goes sour. No FMV game. We're done with the FMV ladies. Alright. Let's go. Many things are happening. Persona. I reject this game. You can't. I'm sorry. Man, I don't know how to set the audio. It's either really quiet or really loud. A lot of demonic imagery, death. What could it mean? Another game beaten in January? Music's going so hard. Should I click on something and get the game started? No, I think the game's starting now. Okay. Day 1. I dreamt of blood upon the shore, of eyes that spoke of sin. The lake was smooth and deep and black, as was her scented skin. Okay. Don't do drugs.
Mm-hmm. I bet. Just a minute. It lives, I see. Do you want to speak with Lolita? I'm sorry, but Gabriel is allowed. Oh, I mean, he's out. Yeah, if he ever comes back, I'll tell him. You know, you could do better. I know I don't know you, but you could do better. Sure. Bye-bye. Good morning. The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. Let me know when you want your messages.
Yeah.
Gee, you're lively. Did you have another nightmare last night?
Sort of.
Mm-hmm. I told you it's that voodoo book you're researching. That stuff can seriously screw up your karma.
I'm sure that's it. Maybe I should write a horror novel on passive resistance instead.
So don't sleep. It's your body. Anyway, your handheld tape recorder came today.
Really? Great.
I can't wait to see what human rights you violate with this one.
I can't wait to violate them. For example, if you would just let me...
And I located some local voodoo references for you. Dixieland Drugstore and the Historical Museum of Voodoo. Both are right here in French Quarter.
How would I ever manage without you?
You? Give me a break. The devil himself couldn't change you.
Well, if the devil had great legs, perhaps. Like yours.
And a riveting personality, I'm sure. Well, if you need any more research done, just ask. It's not as though we're swamped with customers.
All right. Well, that's our protagonist, by the way.
That shelf contains historical references, biographies of kings and queens, that sort of thing.
Okay.
The chandelier is original. Gabriel finds it charming. All right. He can't afford to replace it.
Captions, text on.
The chandelier is original. Gabriel finds it charming. All right. He can't afford to replace it. The books on the desk all need repair work. 3 snakes in a skull. Gabriel's father painted it.
What a wacky offbeat kind of guy Daddy was.
Daddy was.
Cute gargoyle, eh? The desk drawers mostly stick. Gabriel looks at the cash register, checking for cobwebs. Grace keeps her art supplies here. Grace likes the little banker's lamp. She has the soul of an accountant. The top of the desk is Grace's private domain.
Don't mind if I do.
Do what?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, Gabriel.
Old medical reference texts are stored on an upper shelf. Real old. St. George books could use some serious renovation, but Gabriel likes to think that the place has character. Today's newspaper is on the counter. There is nothing to move. There's no one in that part of the shop to talk to. There's no one in that... Times-Picayune, dated June 18, 1993. The front page has an article about the Voodoo Murders. The article says that the victims are all identified as members of the underworld. The general public of New Orleans is in no danger. Police claim the so-called voodoo trappings found at the crime scenes are fake, a scare tactic, and that the murders are not associated with any genuine practitioners. Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Potential storms ahead. Proceed with caution. and do not get involved with anything new at this time.
Right.
Where were you on June 18th, 1993? Well, I was doing the I was,
Gabriel doesn't need anything
school.
on that part of the desk. It's certainly light enough, but rather useless, as Gabriel well knows. The gargoyle is heavier than it looks.
Mind if I borrow the magnifying glass?
No, Sherlock. Just bring it back when we get the next estate shipment.
No problem. I'm gonna take the tweezers for a bit.
Good. You're beginning to look a little scruffy.
Just trying to make you feel at home.
Gabriel wouldn't dare touch Grace's oil paints.
Is there anything else we need to pick up?
The windows of St. George Books overlook Bourbon Street. Under the window are reference books, dictionaries, foreign language dictionaries, quotation books, and others. Gabriel borrows them often when he's writing.
Are we a writer?
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Let's see, Mittag means midday, noon.
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Spiel means game. Interesting.
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Himmel means heaven. Uh-huh.
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Dry means 3.
Oh my god.
The books on that top shelf include mysteries and other pulp novels from the 50s and 60s. Gabriel's life is a pulp novel. He doesn't need to read one. Gabriel's had all those books in the bathroom and doesn't care to read them again. Gabriel does not want to work on the damaged books right now. The old medical reference books are useless to Gabriel, and Gabriel cannot. St. George books could.
How many books do I have in my bathroom? 0.
All my clothes look the same, so why change them?
Gabriel might as well leave that here. Gabriel might.
I might need a flashlight.
I guess so. Cell phone?
The typewriter's too heavy.
If I threw that stuff away, it weren't worth reading.
Gabriel doesn't need anything from the bookshelf. Gabriel doesn't need anything from the book. Gabriel might as well. Gabriel.
I don't think putting on a Mardi Gras mask right now would help.
The beads wouldn't be much help. Gabriel doesn't want to take the trouble. Gabriel's mini stereo isn't exactly high fidelity. Then again, neither is he.
Oh!
Gabriel's bedroom is also his office, studio, and library. Jeans and t-shirts. Jeans and t-shirts. Jeans. The dresser holds a meager supply of underwear. and 38 pairs of mismatched socks. A poster on the wall advertises Mardi Gras, the biggest party of the year in New Orleans. Gabriel likes a subdued lighting effect. The dresser, it's Gabriel's bed.
It's no use. I can't sleep.
I wanted you to make your bed, you bum.
Gabriel cannot see away.
Writer's block. I don't need to, thanks. I'll take this hair gel. You never know when you'll need a touch-up.
There's nothing.
I don't need to, thanks. I don't need to.
The medicine cabinet. Gabriel cannot. That doesn't. Gabriel's not in the mood for tidying up. Gabriel doesn't feel like rearranging the furniture. Gabriel
doesn't want to do anything.
The closet remains open. There is nothing to open. Gabriel doesn't look in those drawers and
There's nothing interesting in there.
that doesn't.
I'm not gonna empty the damn thing now.
Why not?
All the shelves do is there is
Move it what?
Let's talk to our friend.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Oh my god.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
I didn't know much of anything about it until you started researching it for your book. Now I know that it's active in the city. There's that shop, a museum. It can clearly be dangerous in the wrong hands. You should be careful investigating it.
What do you know about the Voodoo Murders?
Just what I read in the paper, same as you.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Well, I've only been here 2 months, but I love it. It's so much more alive than any place I've been. It feels like anything's possible here.
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
Yeah, right, Knight.
I mean it.
What do you want to know?
How come we haven't gone out yet?
How come we haven't gone out yet?
I'm still waiting around for that lobotomy. As soon as I get it, I'll let you know.
Damn.
How do you like working at St. George's Books?
Well, it's not exactly a huge intellectual challenge. Although the math in your record books could confuse Einstein. Still, I love old books, and it's a nice way to pay the bills while I explore the city for a summer. If you ever pay me, that is.
What do you do after work?
Well, I either go to my oil painting class or my Tai Chi. You know that.
You know, you can go overboard with this improving yourself stuff. You don't want to alienate us mere mortals.
I suppose I should just allow my mind and body to atrophy.
Works for me. How old are you?
Old enough to know about men like you.
Damn.
Just tell me anything at all.
I just got my master's in history and classics. My folks wanted me to go on right away for my PhD, but 18 years of school was enough. I needed a break.
Something, I guess. Never mind.
Never mind.
Suit yourself.
Do you have messages for me?
Dana called, and Susie left a message about a lawsuit.
Toss 'em.
Okie dokie. There's more when you want 'em.
Do you have more messages for me?
Your grandmother called.
I keep meaning to get over there. What does she say? Did she sound good?
She sounded great, and we had a nice little chat about you.
Grace.
Don't worry. I didn't go into detail about your cardinal sins. Not that anything about you could surprise her. She adores you anyway.
She's my girl.
But she said to remind you to stop by and go through your father's things.
Okay. Do you have more messages for me?
Here's a strange one. You got a call from someone named Wolfgang Ritter? He said he was calling from Germany. He told me it was urgent, maybe you should give him a call.
Call Germany, like hell. If it's really important, he'll call back.
Well, fine. Let's just hope he's not with the German lottery for pitiful American authors.
Do you have more messages for me?
Your friend Detective Mosley called. Talkative, isn't he?
Especially with you. What do you want?
He left an interesting message. He told me to tell you that his mother's maiden name is Humphrey. Oh, that's Humphrey.
Fascinating.
And that he left some photos for you at the station. At the front desk.
It's about time.
Gabriel, those photos wouldn't have anything to do with the Voodoo Murders, would they?
Now, why would you say something like that?
Because I know you. You're getting privileged information, aren't you? Did you tell him you'd put him in your new voodoo book?
A writer has certain obligation to his readers, you know.
Gabriel, you know you'll never put him in your book. Your main character is a female orthodontist. You're gonna be reincarnated as a pit bull if you keep screwing with your karma.
As long as it's a male pit bull with a really big...
That's enough. Thanks. Anyway, that's all the messages. Thank God.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
Can't think of anything.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
So, what's new, Grace?
Your use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound by rules.
The strap marks on your bedpost speak otherwise.
Girl? I didn't know Gabriel Knight was so Zorn-coded.
St. George Books could use some serious renovation, but Gabriel likes to think that the place has character. Blessed caffeine. The coffee has already been made.
Good coffee. My kidney's already floating, thanks.
Gabriel cannot see.
No, I have no idea how this game works at all. Never heard of this.
Gabriel is standing in the lobby of his friend Mosley's precinct. It smells like a cross between a hospital and brewery. The desk sergeant looked like a poster boy for heart disease. 30 extra pounds between his armpits and his belt, and a complexion of consistency of gray oatmeal.
Oh no, that's me!
A typical product of good southern cooking.
Got a second, officer? What can I do you for? What can you tell me about voodoo?
Me? Nothing. I'm a Catholic boy.
What do you know about the Voodoo Murders?
I'm not allowed to give out information on police cases.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
I'll tell you, I'm glad as hell it's not Mardi Gras. If it weren't for that 1 month a year, being a cop in New Orleans would be a real pleasure. As it is, I'd rather stick behind this desk.
Tell me about yourself.
Who, me? I'm the Desk Sergeant Frick, why?
What the frick?
That's right. You got a problem with that?
Not at all. I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's out of the crime scene. Sorry.
I was supposed to pick up some photos from Detective Mosley at the front desk.
Is that right? And who are you?
My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Yeah. I got something for you, all right. Soon as you're done talking, I'll give it to you.
Oh, okay.
Where is the crime scene? Is it related to the Voodoo Murders?
Crime scene information is police confidential. We don't need any more looky-loos than are probably...
Oh, looky-loo.
Here's that envelope for you, Gabriel Knight.
Thanks.
Gabriel can't do anything with the officer from the front lobby.
Hey, nice precinct.
Think so? That's peachy. That means more to me than you could know.
Oh.
Hey, it's a beignet guy.
Great, I'm starved.
Are we gonna go hit on the police lady?
Stay put, you. Hey, grab me 3, would ya?
Sure.
Thanks.
Okay. Was that necessary? Let's go see Grandma, I guess.
Gabriel, I'm so glad you stopped by.
Sorry it's been a while, Grandma.
Not at all. Give us a kiss. Now come and sit down. Tell me how you're doing.
Can we talk, Gran?
Of course, my boy. How can I help?
What do you know about voodoo, Grandma?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? What an odd question, Gabriel. Of course, you always were interested in monster movies and all that other weird stuff. You get that from your father and granddad. I don't know anything about it, dear. Of course, it was very big in New Orleans at one time, but you don't hear about it so much these days. Too much else in the world to worry about, I guess.
What do you know about the Voodoo Murders?
Oh, Gabriel, nothing. And I don't want to. I sometimes wonder what this world is coming to.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
New Orleans is very southern. Of course, though, not as much as it used to be when I was a girl. It's gotten much more influenced by the East Coast and that California stuff.
That California
It hasn't
stuff.
changed as much as other places, I reckon. We've always been happy here.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Oh, surely you have something more interesting to talk about.
Oh, come on, Gran.
All right, dear. What do you want to hear?
What do you do all day?
You know how I love to knit and work in my garden? I also take long walks. It's the only way to keep an old body like mine from stiffening up.
You're not old.
Oh, don't be foolish. I'm older than the hills.
Tell me about before you met Granddad.
Tell me about before you met Granddaddy.
Well,
Granddaddy.
oh, I was born Rebecca Wright. My daddy owned a lot of land outside of town. We grew peas, corn, cotton, all kinds of things. It was a good childhood, but my father was very strict. He didn't much let me out of his sight.
Tell me how you met Granddaddy.
I met Harrison at a church revival. There was a traveling preacher back then, a big fella named Reverend Jim. I even remember his slogan, "Come to me to find your way." Your granddad was sitting right behind me and my girlfriend Alma, and at one point, old Reverend Jim was flinging his hair around with his fire and brimstone annex, and a piece of it, one of those small add-on do's for men, went flying off. I swear, Harrison and I were the only ones that noticed. We both started laughing to beat the band. Everyone looked at us like we were a couple of loonies. It was then I knew that he was for me.
Well, that didn't take much.
How you feeling these days?
Fit as a fiddle, and don't you worry your head about it.
Just tell me anything at all.
I had your father when I was 22. The doctors told me I couldn't have any more after him, so I'm afraid I spoiled him rotten.
Oh, nothing, never mind.
All right, dear.
Tell me about our family.
Who would you like to hear about? Your granddad, your father, or your mother?
Hey, they're in Freeport. Tell me about Harrison Knight.
Tell me something about Granddad.
Your granddad immigrated to America when he was 21. He worked his way through school, met and married me, and we had your father, Philip.
Tell me about my father.
Your father was my only child. How we adored him. Philip suffered from terrible nightmares, just like your granddad did. They were 2 peas in a pod.
Margaret Templeton Knight.
Tell me about my mother.
Your mother was Margaret Templeton when your father met her. She came from a very wealthy Creole family in New Orleans. She was beautiful and reckless. She was madly in love with your father, of course, but I also think she liked defying her family. Since you're so interested in family history these days, why don't you go by St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 and visit the family tomb? It would be a sweet gesture.
Maybe I will.
Compliment Grandma. Aw.
No, you get prettier every time I see you.
Oh, you.
How you been, Gran?
Just fine, dear. I'm sorry I bothered you at work, but I was hoping you'd get a chance to go through your father's things in the attic.
Don't be silly. You can call me anytime.
Oh, mercy me. This flower is
Go
wilting.
up to the attic, Gran.
Be
Nice
careful
King of the Hill
dust.
reference.
That box of knickknacks has been up there for at least 5 years. An elaborate mechanical clock, probably of German origin, is among the discarded treasures of the attic. and elaborate. It doesn't seem to be running at the moment. The old trunk looks like it's gone to hell and back. These old picture frames have been up here for years. Gabriel has seen these ornaments every year at Christmas for as long as he can remember. It's a lady's hat from the 1920s.
From Grand's Virginia Woolf period.
That tennis racket probably hasn't served a ball since the 40s. That tennis racket probably hasn't served a ball since the 40s.
The parties.
Grandma's attic is a storehouse of forgotten treasures and useless junk.
Don't say that about Grandma.
There's nothing I want in there.
Gabriel doesn't want to take the clock. Gabriel cannot. It might be better. That doesn't work, that doesn't. Gabriel's not quite.
It looks.
The trunk doesn't.
It looks It looks.
The trunk contains some old clothes, including a pair of leather shorts.
Aren't those called lederhosen?
Serious hiking boots. More of Harrison Knight German book.
Just what I need.
And a bundle of letters. Love letters between Harrison and Rebecca. The trunk.
I don't think there's anything in that trunk that would interest anybody but my Gran.
Okay.
The trunk contains. The trunk.
It looks. Anybody? Anybody? I don't think there's any.
That doesn't.
There's nothing I want in there.
That box of Nick.
Book on the arm of the chair.
There's a sketchbook on the chair that Gabriel vaguely remembers as his father's.
I was told that the remake sucks and I absolutely should not play it.
I think I'd take Daddy's sketchbook with me.
The stairs.
Yeah, there's a 20-year anniversary thing.
Gabriel doesn't want to take any of Granny's things. Gabriel doesn't need any wood. Gabriel doesn't need to mess with the fireplace. Gabriel looks fondly at his father's sketchbook and charcoal pencil. The jar contains frou-frou hair gel. The envelope from Mosley is a plain manila one. It feels pretty light. Gabriel opens the manila envelope and finds 2 photographs. One of the photos from Mosley is an official Voodoo Murders crime scene shot, a graphic close-up of a victim. One of the photograph of Mosley was apparently taken upon his graduation from the police academy. He had hair then. The photo.
Okay.
Gabriel can see that. Gabriel. Images haunt the pages of Philip Knight's sketchbook, the way they must have haunted his mind. The images touch a deep chord in Gabriel. So familiar are they that he finds it hard to believe they aren't from his own subconscious. Images haunt the page. Gabriel doesn't want to sketch that.
That's it. Take a load off, hon.
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
I believe that was your father's, Gabriel. You keep it.
Oh. Thanks, Grandma. What can you tell me about this gel?
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
Sorry, no, Gabriel.
My hair gel. I don't know why I'm carrying it with me.
Granny's knitting. She whips through that stuff like there was no tomorrow. The wood in the bin is southern pine, and is probably fossilized by now. Mostly pictures of Gabriel, his dad, and Harrison Knight. That clock has been in the Wright family, Granny's family, for centuries.
Okay, well, that's that, I guess.
The doors.
Yeah, Grandma.
Well, Gran, I better get going.
All right, dear.
Aww. What is this?
I'm sorry to bother you.
What you need, boy?
Mind if I pick your brain a minute?
Go ahead. These folks ain't in no hurry.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
They say it was part of an old religion from Africa, brought here by slaves.
What do you know about the Voodoo Murders?
Ain't it just awful, them finding those bodies with voodoo things around them? I don't think there's any real voodoo going on. Somebody's trying to cover their tracks is all.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Seem like everybody want to visit New Orleans at least once in their lives, and they love the cemetery tour. I see tourists in here every day of the year.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Toussaint Gervais. I'm the watchman.
Gervais.
St. Louis #1.
What exactly do you do here?
Oh, I keep the place tidy, cause, but a big part of my job, too, is looking out for the grievers, you know. People come to pay their respects, and they need looking out for. Sometimes they so grief-bound they don't know what they doing.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery #1.
You know why the dead are buried in tombs and not in the ground, don't you? The water table's too high. Them coffins would float right out of their graves. Them dead would go floating right down into the water. Course, if it were Mardi Gras, nobody'd even notice.
Hey.
You been working here a long time?
Longer than you've been alive, son. I mayhaps be here longer than you'll be alive, for that matter.
The marks are reddish in color and reminds Gabriel of crosses. They look like they've been here a few days at least.
The hell is this?
The wall, the tomb. Gabriel.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Mind if I pick your brain a minute?
Go ahead. These folks ain't in no hurry.
Tell me something.
It's a historical place. People buried in here from the Civil War, and back further too. Take a look around, you'll see.
What did we pick up? Chalk.
It's a piece of brick.
Or brick.
Gabriel likes the idea of leaving marks on the tomb. But at the moment he's not sure what to say or how to say it. This is the tomb of Marie Laveau, Voodoo Queen of New Orleans. Odd-looking marks adorn the Laveau tomb wall.
The guy left.
Gabriel likes the eye. The marble. The tomb is secure. Vases seem to be a favorite decoration for the dead.
Perhaps we don't have the information? Yeah, for sure.
New Orleans is famous for its above-ground tombs. The high water table prevents bodies from being interred underground. The name Ross is inscribed on this old tomb. A stone angel stands silently before a tomb. This old tomb is in a sorry state of disrepair.
There's probably no one left in the family to maintain it.
It's an imposing marble tomb from the last century. Gabriel can barely make out the name. Hamilton.
Hamilton?
It's an There's not...
No way. Something might answer.
There's no need.
Peter Kid's going wild. That is funny.
New Orleans is famous for its above-ground. The marker reads, highly right.
Grand sister. She died young.
Here and there in the cemetery, straggly plants grow in stone planters.
Okay. Does the gardener have something to do?
Several generations of an old New Orleans family rest here in relative peace. There's nothing. The marble vases. A wrought iron fence surrounds this tomb.
I hope that's to keep people out.
A high
Just to keep people in.
several generations of an old New Orleans family.
Wait a minute.
The Wright family tomb. Several of Gabriel and Grant's family members are laid to rest here.
Gran talks a lot about you, Harley. Gran talks...
It's rather rude to interrogate the dead.
I mean, yeah, but not like they're talking to anyone else.
Gabriel, the Wright family tomb. Several of Gabriel and Grant's family members are laid to rest here.
All right, let's get out of here. All right, I'll get out of your face there, Chief.
The old man is apparently doing some cleanup work. Food, trinkets, and more unsettling things have been left at Marie. The marble and the
No, thanks.
food.
Yeah, we've talked to him. He doesn't have anything interesting to say, though.
Hello, beautiful. It's me.
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
It's like an 80s sitcom.
Hey, kids.
Bruno, how nice.
Gee, a customer.
Of yours? Hardly.
How's the flower business?
Well, better than the used book business, I see.
Rare books.
That explains why I so rarely see anyone in here. Are you going to sell me that wonderful painting of yours today?
Are you ready to drop dead today? Gee, is today the day that hell freezes over? How much would you give me for it? I got a feeling he would say too, yeah.
Gee, is today the day that hell freezes over?
One needn't be rude.
Don't mind if I do.
Do what?
Oh, nothing. So, what's new, Grace?
Your use of mathematics.
What can I...
This-
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Hey, the golf clap every time there's an 80s sitcom style gag.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
There's no need to write on that.
What's this? Oh.
Could you do some research for me? I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Could you do I can't think of...
All the conversations are here.
Do you know anything about this?
No. Sorry.
Hey, you want to see something really cool?
That's disgusting. That's really horrible.
I know. Great, isn't it?
God, somebody ought to lock you up.
Do you know anything about this?
It's your friend Mosley. Why?
Oh, no reason.
Okay, so she does not care about this.
Do you know anything about this?
Yeah. You should cut that mop of yours and throw that stuff away.
Never.
It's gonna get old real quick.
That doesn't...
I'll be back later.
Have fun.
You guys can hear it? Very barely. Oh.
Rows of pews line each side of the nave's aisle. The chancel of St. Louis Cathedral consists of a raised dais, an altar, 2 pedestals, and a choir area. Rows of pews line each side of the nave's aisle. That door must lead to the priest's side of the confessionals. Curtain confessionals are a subtle, old-fashioned presence on the left of the nave.
Let's go have a confession, I guess.
The chef doesn't do that.
May I help you, my child?
Give me a blessing.
Could you give me a blessing?
Do you feel the need for a blessing, son?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
All right, if it will comfort you.
The priest blesses Gabriel through the confessional window.
Peace be with you, son.
Thank you, Father.
I've seen confessionals, but I don't think I've ever used one.
The confessional is...
May I help you, my child?
Can I ask you a few questions?
The confessional is not the best place for interviews, son. You can contact the parish offices if you need private counseling.
I understand. Thanks, Father.
Is there anything else?
I'd like to make a confession.
All right, if it will make you feel better.
I've had a lot of women, Father.
A lot? More than 10?
Yes, Father.
More than 20?
Yes, Father.
More than 40?
Yes, Father.
Son, I don't think this is a matter for a priest. I think you need a good therapist.
Yes, Father.
Is there anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Goodbye, then. Peace go with you.
Walnut clap. Yeah, let's see if we can't fix that.
You white-faced geek! You want to eat my fist?
Okay.
Why, you nasty thing, you! I'll call the police, I will!
Alright, let's see if this is better.
Hey, stop picking on me! I'll tell my dad!
Is that better? Did you guys not hear it at all? Oh my god. Well, I'll check it out later. That's true.
Jackson Square is a good place to rest while exploring the French Quarter, and a great place to be entertained by local performers. People seem to be enjoying the park, despite the lack of sunshine. A Cajun band, inventive as always with their instruments, is having a good old time on the lawn. Funny how catchy that toe tapping can be. Since Gabriel can't read lips, he's disinclined to start a conversation. The Cajun band is a little busy for that right now. The other park visitors are enjoying their leisure and aren't interested in talking to Gabriel. The other park... Gabriel doesn't want to take that out of the park. Give a hoot.
Okay, I don't know. Another band?
The band is... That jazz band is pretty good. Of course, most jazz bands in New Orleans are. People see...
So many bands. Is that how life is in New Orleans?
Coroner requests assistance at now.
Good day, officer.
Yeah, you too. Keep moving.
Gabriel cannot interrogate.
And talk to the police.
Anyone seen Joe?
Yo, mama!
The drummer is busy. The drummer is... The other...
Alright, doesn't seem like I can talk to anyone. Where do we go now? We answered,
Anyone seen Joe?
we got the pictures. Napoleon House?
An unhappy-looking man explores the dangers of drinking alone. Gabriel and the bartender are old pals. His name is Stonewall King, and he knows everybody round here. A man in a loud tie stares morosely at a chessboard. A sharp-eyed gentleman in a grey sports coat hunches over a chessboard, chuckling to himself. A young man is deep into conversation with his girlfriend and feeling no pain.
Why would he be feeling pain talking to his girlfriend?
A young woman is enjoying drinks with her boyfriend.
Kinda cute.
Nah.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Sure. I'm not too busy at the moment.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? I don't believe in it myself. I invented a drink once called Laveau's Tomb, but it wasn't very popular. Some people do believe, though. Even some of our regulars here at Napoleon House.
Oh?
What do you know about the Voodoo Murders?
It's all over the papers. Some kind of serial killings.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Greatest city in the world. I'd never want to live anywhere else.
Tell me about yourself.
A good bartender listens to other people's life stories without telling his own.
What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
This crowd, the ones you see, are mostly regulars. That guy and girl in the corner come here a lot. When they're not fighting, they're all over each other. In other words, they're in love.
What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
See those old guys at the chess table? That's Sam and Marcus. They played every day for 20 years. Sam, the one with the purple jacket, he's lost every one of those games. It's not that he's a bad player. I've seen him beat guys twice as good as Marcus. But Marcus has Sam so psyched out, he loses his nerve every time.
That's how you win.
By the way, Sam, the chess player, he's into that voodoo stuff. He's always talking about spells and gree-gree and stuff.
Gree-gree?
Thanks. Tell me about the street musicians around here.
I like music as much as the next guy, but they get pretty monotonous sometimes, you know? Like that drummer right outside. They say there's been a drummer outside Napoleon House since the day it opened. I like drums, but this character really gets on my nerves. It sounds like the same thing over.
He's giving me the vapors.
Enough already.
Sounds like my life. So what has Sam told you about voodoo?
Well, about 50 years ago, Sam was too shy to talk to this pretty girl he was in love with. He went to a voodooine and had her...
Voodooine?
It was a little pouch that he had to bury under the girl's front porch. Well, he buried the pouch, and the next day, he went up and talked to the girl. And, sure enough, she didn't reject him. Now she's his wife. Poor guy.
So what has Sam told you?
That's about all I can...
Hi, how's it going?
It's been worse.
Can I ask you some questions?
I'm here to relax, friend. Buzz off.
Right. Sorry. What's up?
Buddy, I think the place you're looking for is down on Bourbon.
Nothing like a good game of chess, huh?
Yeah, well, this isn't a good game. This is torture.
Oh, well. Have fun.
I'm looking for the guy who worked with a voodoo end.
Excuse me. I hate to interrupt your game, but could I ask you a few questions?
What game? This isn't a game. It's a slaughter.
He's right, you know, so let me die in peace, would you?
What do you guys do when you're not playing chess?
I used to be a jeweler. Marcus here was a butcher. Come to think of it, he still is. Now we just sit here and play chess all day. Actually, Marcus plays. I just sit here and let him win.
Are you sure I can't bother you with a few questions?
Mister, please, I'm trying to turn this game around.
Yeah, right. Got a crowbar?
Shut up, you bastard.
Shut up, you bastard. Okay.
Gabriel has spent enough hours sitting around in this bar. That doesn't work that way.
Hi, how's it going?
Could you excuse us? We're talking here.
Hello there.
Excuse me? I was talking to the lady.
And she was listening raptly, I'm sure.
A street drummer has found a spot outside the Napoleon House. The door...
Okay, guess we'll go into the Voodoo Museum? Museum?
Hi. Look around all you want.
Okay, thanks.
Gabriel can't do a thing with a drummer on the street.
Could I ask you a few questions?
I wouldn't be much help. You should talk to Dr. John, the owner. He'll be back tomorrow.
I see. Thank you.
Okay. Where to go? All the Steam Decks got sold out, really? That's kind of crazy.
So, how's the museum business?
I don't know. I don't normally work here.
Oh.
Large, elaborate drums occupy a corner of the museum. An official voodoo wish and stump. Rabbit and make a wish, a card says.
Wait.
An official voodoo.
I think there was an inappropriate commentary coming from Gabriel.
Funny, I say the same thing to women.
Hey, let's go.
I wish Grace were as hot as she looks.
An authentic-looking pole marks the center of the room. Authentic what? Gabriel isn't sure. The back wall displays various voodoo items, such as an artist's rendering of the voodoo dances in Congo Square in the early 1800s. A very large, very formidable-looking snake is secured in a plexiglass cage. A striking portrait of a turbaned woman is on the back wall. Gabriel wonders who she might be.
He's got more hair than Mosley. Reminds me of a book critic for the New York Times. Damn, I've always wanted a skeleton with a bowl on its head.
Why? Why did you always want that?
On the table is a small coffin. So small, in fact, that it would only fit an infant.
Charming. I'm close enough to using a coffin as it is. They might not like it if I'm... This coffin is so small. Interesting.
Cute, isn't it?
Adorable. Do you know anything about it?
Afraid not.
You're useless.
An electrical switch.
What does this switch do?
Hey, turn that off.
I didn't mean anything.
Dr. John told me never turn on that fan.
I can see why.
That snake went crazy.
That display does. The snake is...
Could I ask you a few questions?
I wouldn't be much help. You should talk to Dr.
I see.
Okay, well. Yeah, probably need to distract the owner with the snake or whatever.
So long.
Hi. Uh-huh.
The proprietor doesn't look especially friendly. His business probably doesn't depend on walk-ins. A variety of cloth dolls are arranged above the shelf, each impaled with a single silver pin.
Why say it so slow?
Voodoo and hoodoo. The craft as revealed by traditional practitioners by Jim Haskins. Available at Dixieland Drugstore and other fine stores.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Ask what you want. I'll answer what I want.
Can you tell me what you know about voodoo?
This is a novelty shop, monsieur.
What do you know about the Voodoo Murders?
Cabrice Sancourt.
What did you say?
Nothing, nothing. Those killings have nothing to do with my shop, monsieur.
What does Cabri Sans Corps mean?
What do you mean when you said Cabri Sans Corps?
I didn't say that.
You did. I heard you say it.
You heard wrong, monsieur. I said no such thing.
Tell me about yourself.
My name's Willie Walker. I own the place.
Willie Walker.
Tell me about yourself. How did you get into this kind of business?
Why should I discuss my business with you, man?
Tell me about yourself. How did you get into this kind of business?
Why should I?
Hi there. Is this your store?
This is a Dixieland drugstore, and I own it, me. Name's Walker, Willie Walker.
The signs say, Special Saint Jean Eve, Lagnappe, free bottle of lover come back to me oil, or master gambling oil, with every purchase over $50.
Lagnappe. My French is lousy, but everyone in New Orleans knows what that means. A little something extra.
It's nearly as old as the one at St. George's. It's a mannequin wearing a crocodile mask. The glass jars contain a number of things Gabriel can't identify.
And wouldn't want to.
The dust on those boxes is older than Gabriel. The proprietor on the shelf. The containers.
I should probably buy 50 pounds or so for the bookstore.
The entire shelf is stocked with containers.
I don't even think we have money. Oh, see ya, Chief.
The voodoo that doesn't work. Gabriel does. Gabriel can. Gabriel.
I don't think voodoo dolls are my style. I don't know what that stuff does, but I don't know. With my luck, the magnetic sand's polarity would get reversed, no thanks.
The jars look fragile. To get what's in the case, Gabriel would need money.
That's what I'm talking about.
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Oh, joy.
Wish Gabriel would. Gabriel opens the cash register to examine the take. Or, in the case of St. George Books, the mistake. It's a gift certificate left over from yet another dismal failure of a promotion. The gift certificate.
Might as well pick it up.
I trust you can live without this old gift certificate.
Knock yourself out.
The $20 gift certificate for St. George's looks pitifully new and unused. Gabriel checks the drawer again.
Gabriel, that's all the change money I have. Touch it, and you could kiss your hand goodbye.
Would I do that to you?
Gabriel, that's all the...
Would I? Would I?
The cash register contains about $20 in small bills and change. Wish Gabriel would love to.
Lucky, is your real name Gabriel? Yes. Actually, how did you know? The gift certificate is for our shop.
The gift certificate is written up generically and has the store's name and amount penned in by Gabriel himself.
No, not Gabriel. Gabriel. No, it's actually hetero real. That's my name, actually.
Gabriel, the coffee.
This is very exotic.
Good coffee.
All right, well, where the hell do we go? Read the journal.
Times Picayune, dated June 18, 1993. The front page has an article about the Voodoo Murders. The article says that the victims are all identified as members of the underworld. The general public of New Orleans is in no danger. Police claim the so-called voodoo trappings found at the crime scenes are fake, a scare tactic, and that the murders are not associated with any genuine practitioners. Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Potential storms ahead. Proceed with caution, and do not get involved with anything new at this time. The books can... Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Possession means possessed. That's handy to know.
Possession?
I'm out of here. Try not to sell out the store while I'm gone.
Good luck.
There's a guy here.
I'm doing the best I can.
Oh, it's me!
Coroner requests assistance.
Have to go this square.
Why, you nasty thing, you. I'll call the police, I will.
Hey, stop picking on me. I'll tell my dad.
Okay, well, let's go see the mime.
Well, I never. Leave me alone, you man.
You man? We'll bring him to the police.
You white-faced geek! You want to eat my fist?
Ambulance to now.
He left? Yeah. Yeah, I think...
Corner.
Lucky, please. He went right for him. What do you want me to say?
Well, I never! Leave me alone, you man!
All right.
Hey, cut that out. I told you to stop that.
I think he's imitating a monkey.
All right, mister. You want some of this?
Gabriel likes his own cycle. Gabriel likes his own cycle. A cop has driven his motorcycle into the park. Gabriel picks up the headset and listens.
Ambulance 911, have you located the crime scene? They've radioed for you 3 times.
Damn! Did you say it was north of the Lake Retreat Country Club?
South. Lakeside Drive north of Piedmont Pier, south of the country club.
Man, I don't know if it's the clouds out here today or what. Good thing this guy's already dead.
Everyone's having trouble. Must have been hallucinogens in the coffee this morning.
It's just so misty out here or something. Hey, I see a squad car. Got it, Molly.
Thank God. Have a good one, 9-1.
Interesting.
Stupid mime. Hey, you! Get away from that bike.
Sorry.
Get away from that bike. Why did he sound like Johnny Bravo? Ooh. Whoa, mama.
The crime scene team is still at the site. Gabriel parks a bit out of the way and walks over to avoid adding to the general confusion.
Just showing up on a crime scene, you know how it is.
Hey, mostly.
Huh? Knight, you wiener, I told you not to call me that.
Feeling jumpy?
Who, me? Don't be stupid. How'd you find me?
Oh, I was just driving by.
Mm-hmm. Well, for the book, But don't tell anyone I let you see this, huh? It's another one, as you can see. Same MO and no frickin' clues. We're still waiting on an ID for the body.
That's disgusting. Isn't this a rather, public area for this kind of thing?
Yeah, they're frickin' ghosts, these guys. Lakeshore Drive isn't exactly the 10 expressway, but it is open to the public. No reports and nothing. Now, who the hell is that? Good day, Miss Getty.
What's going on, officer?
Detective Mosley, ma'am. We've got a little problem here, but nothing for you to be concerned about, Miss Getty.
I see. Thank you, detective. And good day, gentlemen.
Whoa, I'm in love.
Forget it. That's Molly Getty. She's about as far out of your reach as the moon. Probably on her way to meet some guy with a yacht right now.
Near here?
The lake's a popular place for country clubs.
If she's out here a lot, maybe she saw something or heard something.
Nah, nobody ever sees or hears nothing. I told you. Besides, you just don't go around bothering people like her.
We've about wrapped it up, sir. It's another clean sweep.
Yeah, let's get the meat wagon moving then.
Do you want to leave an officer here, sir?
Nah, just leave the tape up for a few days.
Yes, sir. If you'll excuse us, sir, we'll take him away.
Take him away, toys.
Stick around and take notes for the book if you want. Watch out for the muck in the water moccasins, though. I'll be back at the station. Stop by if you want to go over the case some more.
Thanks.
Lucky, how many yachts do you have? Two. Too few.
Out down the spot. Will these pristine banks ne'er be cleaned again? There seems to be a pattern to the lines in the sand, but if there is a pattern, it's smeared. There's only one small area that's clearly defined.
Okay.
There seems to, but if there...
Do I use the chalk?
The lines in the sand... Using that on the line...
Use the book. Oh, good idea.
Let me try to get this.
That's pretty smart there, Vandal.
Gabriel is on the sand and clay shore of Lake Pontchartrain, at the site where some poor bastard got to see who the Voodoo Murderers really are. The site is now deserted. Lakeshore Drive runs round the entire lake. This is a particularly lonely stretch, but it's still a public road. The trees on the banks of the lake are mostly oak and elm, very old.
Okay.
Police tape marks off the crime scene.
Can I take it?
Gabriel don't need to take the police tape. Gabriel is already magnifying the sand.
Identifying blood.
It's extremely big, bloody sand. Gabriel does not... There's... The police have already taken samples of the blood. Gabriel does not Gabriel does Gabriel does not
Well?
Gabriel the police Gabriel Gabriel, that doesn't seem to... Gabriel is on this there is Gabriel that area.
Well, we can zoom in on the blood. But
patches of grass have managed to serve Gabriel. The site is...
we zoom elsewhere.
There's the Gabriel. It's extremely big sand. It's extremely...
Huh. So we can magnify...
There's nothing worth It's very large grass.
Oh, wait a minute. What about this patch of grass here?
It's very large.
Wait a minute.
Gabriel is all... Gabriel. It's very...
Oh, it's just very large grass.
It's the grass. There doesn't seem to be any point. Gabriel. It's very large. There's no...
Yeah, we looked at the sketch. We even wrote it down.
There's no...
There's got to be a reason why we can zoom in, though.
There's no...
Yeah.
It's very large grass.
There's still stuff to do here. Yeah, but like what?
It's very... The lines in the sand are fairly large. Magnification. There's no... Gabriel, there's no... There's no... It's very... There's... Those two are... The partial pattern from the crime scenes intrigues Gabriel. What does it mean?
What's it mean?
Gabriel can...
There's 2 items we can get here.
There's no... It's extremely big sound. There's nothing worth... Gabriel... It's extremely big sand.
Pick up mud from next to the water.
Is that clay?
Oh, okay.
Yuck.
That's it?
The banks of Lake... Gabriel... The site... Lake Shore...
Okay. One item left. There's more? But we got the sketch. Or is there like another item?
Gabriel is carrying a lump of clay from the banks of Lake Pontchartrain.
Pixel hunt time, quite literally. Oh, is it with the scope?
It's extremely... Gabriel...
Magnify the grass. Yeah, we've done that before.
It's very large. Gabriel... It's very large. There are marks in the grass, as though some heavy wire object had been set there. Gabriel is all... The scale looks a little delicate to pick up by hand. Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to take the small iridescent scale.
I think it's a snake scale, but it beats the hell out of me what kind.
Okay. Upping the game speed moves Gabriel's walking speed. It's not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
Could you see what you can find out about a woman named Malia Getty?
The name Getty sounds familiar. What's your interest in her?
Oh, just, stuff about the Voodoo Murders. If you could get an address...
They're murders. Right. I'll see what I can find out. Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
The character kind of looks like Conan O'Brien with hair.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
Do you know what caprice encore means?
No. Sounds French, though.
Who would know that?
Well... it's about closing time.
So it is. Good night, Gracie.
I have no idea.
Good night, Gabriel. And try not to dream, okay?
I guess that's the end of day one? And the end of the stream? Hell yeah. Hey, we've seen this. What does it mean? Day 2. A mask I wore as I approached. I was what I am not. And though the pattern was unclear, its meaning could be bought.
Good morning. Don't you look swell today? Actually, swollen. So have some. There's a fresh pot on the table. Seriously, you look like hell. Your hair is sticking straight up like a... Oh, it always does that. Never mind.
Ha ha.
Did you dream about the fire and the hang guy and that lion thing last night?
Leopard, not lion. Did you get anything on Malia Getty?
Well, I did get her address, but you're a little out of your league here, big fella. The Gettys own 3 local hospitals, just to name a few of their assets. They run in very high circles.
Did you get an address?
I got the address. I suppose this has nothing to do with the fact that Malia Getty is incredibly gorgeous. I should have known you wouldn't go for a rich, ugly socialite.
And that address is...
Hey! Far be it from me to postpone your total humiliation. It's 557 West Ingram. That's the Garden District, Estate City.
That's all I wanted to know. And yes, my dear, Malia Getty is the most dangerous-looking diversion I've ever seen. Ouch!
Oy, men.
Men! Alright, let's read the journal.
Times Picayune, dated June 19, 1993. A front-page article describes the most recent of the Voodoo Murders. Gabriel scans it but learns nothing new. The article reiterates that the voodoo aspect of the crimes is fake. Gabriel shivers. It looked real enough to him. Elsewhere, there's an article about the history of Jackson Square called La Plaza d'Armas. Under French rule, it was used for executions, firing squads, hanging, even impalement and breaking on the wheel. Yikes! Of course, these days it's mostly a hangout for tourists, street musicians and local artists.
Tourists?
Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Chances of a dark star rising on this day. Do not trust your instinct.
Oh.
I feel a dark star rising, all right.
Oh my god, he is an Oyaji. Holy shit. He did my joke. I used that joke.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
St. John's Eve? Never heard of it. It must be a local custom. New Orleans love any excuse to celebrate.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Doing a family tree, Gabriel?
Very funny. I mean real snakes. You know, scaly, cold-blooded. I would have thought you'd find them empathetic.
Mm-hmm. I know very little about reptiles of any kind and prefer to keep it that way. I think there's a book on snakes around here somewhere, though.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, book on snakes.
There's no one in that part. That shelf holds used copies. They just leap. That shelf. The top shelf contains a set of German. St. George books could use some serious renovation. Under the window are St. George. The books on that old medical reference. The books on that under the window are reference. The books on the table have been chosen for their special appeal. Recent fiction by the biggies. In other words, nothing written by Gabriel.
Wait, where's she talking shit?
The books on that. If Gabriel took that down, several dozen books, including a few of Gabriel's. Several. Gabriel doesn't. Gabriel minded. Gabriel.
If you were to write a book, what would it be about? 101 tips about Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers.
Could you?
Sure. Okay.
There's
seen any good movies?
I saw a great documentary last night on pyramid excavations.
You mean small, dark places that haven't been touched in centuries? Sounds right up your alley.
Well, it did help me gain a better understanding of your mind.
Sam!
Gabriel pulls down a book on snakes.
Snakes are legless reptiles. Some snakes kill their prey with poison, some by constriction. A snake smells by tasting the air with its forked tongue. The smells are passed back to a sense organ in the mouth. Constrictor snakes, however, sense their prey by vibration.
Did you know that medieval legends about dragons and giant worms are actually based on snakes? You know, dragons, devils, sea monsters, well, they've always been associated with snakes.
Grace, get alive.
Shit, okay, bro. Was that necessary? Well, to be fair, she has been sassing it up. Alright, so who would know about snakes? Probably the Voodoo.
Gabriel Knight.
I'll be back later.
Good luck.
Welcome, my friend.
Hello?
I am the proprietor, Dr. John. If you have any questions, I will be happy to assist.
Great. My name is Knight, and I'll probably take you up on that. Could I ask you some questions?
That is why I am here.
Is that Worf?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Historical voodoo? Or the voodoo currently practiced in the city?
What do you know about the voodoo?
Oh my god!
The killings in the newspaper? I know that they have nothing to do with true voodoo in New Orleans.
What do you think of New Orleans?
It is the only city in the United States as far as I am concerned.
What is that? Huh?
What is it about New Orleans that you so admire?
It has a real culture of its own, Mr. Knight, amid the horrid blandness that is Americana. New Orleans alone has a voice.
Spoken like a true New Orleanian. Do you have anything else to say about New Orleans?
I have already given you my opinion, Mr. Knight.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Ah, you have perhaps noticed the museum's snake, Mr. Knight. They are beautiful creatures, do you not agree? And the tourists seem to associate them with voodoo.
Is the snake yours? Do you use it in your practice of voodoo?
I admire the spirit of the snake, Mr. Knight, but snakes like the museums can be quite dangerous to handle.
You didn't really answer my question.
I think I did, Mr. Knight.
Just like me, he doesn't answer questions.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
It is one of the important ceremonial nights in voodoo.
What else can you tell me about?
Why don't you answer the questions? I think I did, Rusty.
I am afraid I do not know the origins of St. John's Eve. I only know that it was a night of ritual long before voodoo came to New Orleans.
Do you have any idea what Caprice encore means?
I fear my French is not all it should be, Mr. Knight.
Tell me about yourself.
Me?
Yes, if you don't mind.
What is it you wish to learn?
Why did you open a voodoo museum?
The subject has fascinated me all my life, and I wanted to help preserve the cultural heritage it represents.
What kind of background in voodoo do you have?
What kind of background in voodoo do you have?
Let us say that I cut my teeth on it, Mr. Knight. It is in my blood.
Do you do anything besides run the museum?
No. The museum does not make me a rich man, but my material needs are simple. I prefer to focus on my one true interest in life.
What are your own religious beliefs?
My beliefs are too personal and too complex to discuss with a layman, Mr. Knight.
Tell me anything.
Just tell me anything.
I am originally from the West Indies myself, you know.
Really? What brought you to New Orleans?
I was drawn here for personal reasons.
Actually, I can't think of a thing.
Then, let us discuss something else.
Tell me about yourself.
What more?
Tell me about historical voodoo.
Very well. I will start at the beginning, Mr. Knight, and will go on from there at your prompting.
Sounds good.
As you may know, voodoo is a grassroots religion formed by the mixing together of many different African tribal religions and Anglo religions, such as Catholicism or Protestantism. In other words, it is a religion born of the African slave trade. But African slaves were imported not only by the United States, but also into the West Indies, where the French and Spanish ran plantation islands. Prior to 1803, the New Orleans area was owned by France. The French Creole in those days owned many African slaves. But the Creole did not permit their slaves to gather, giving no chance for voodoo to breed here natively. The Creole also knew enough about the corrupted pagan practices of the West Indies slaves to ban the importing of slaves from that region.
Okay.
Tell me about current voodoo.
Many people think of voodoo in terms of magic spells or gree-gree. That kind
What is gree-gree?
is really called hoodoo, and is only a part of true voodoo. Voodoo, the religion, has a strong following in New Orleans. In fact, it is growing quite rapidly. There are several voodoo churches or temples in the city, and others all across the United States. African Americans see it as a tradition all their own. Whites, and there are many in their religion, are attracted to it because they think it is exotic. I, personally, am more interested in the history of voodoo. Some of the new movements are copying Haitian or even African voodoo. But it is the voodoo of New Orleans that I find so intriguing.
Voodoo?
Is there anything else I should know about voodoo?
Not if your interest is primarily in voodoo. Hoodoo is of interest to those who study rural folk traditions, but it will not aid you in understanding true voodoo.
Okay. Do you know anything about snake scale?
Perhaps Gabriel should learn more about the scale before showing it to anyone.
Okay.
Gabriel magnifies the scale from the lake. The iridescent scale is brilliantly hued with greens and purples. The
What if?
Gabriel magnifies the scale. The iridescent.
Oh, I can't use another item? I can only observe.
The
Okay.
A striking portrait of a turtle.
This is quite a place you have here.
Thank you, Mr. Knight. I have dedicated myself to the preservation of this unique culture.
Oh, sorry.
So where'd you pick up all this stuff?
Oh, here and there. We accept donations of any pertinent items.
We can ask about the coffin. Didn't do the snake thing now.
coffin is empty. Gabriel has no interest in the noisy fan at the moment. That is... There is...
I wish Malia Getty was permanently grafted to my thighs.
Bro, chill.
A counter at the back displays brochure. Gabriel can given demand size. Gabriel can a counter at the a beating a very large a strike large the back wall a band
Nice bloodstain.
the back of the historic.
Well, that didn't really help us.
Reminds me of a book critic for the New York Times.
There is
Thanks a lot. Bye now.
Walk carefully out there, Mr. Knight.
Well, there was nothing to talk about. We could go to the Getty estate. Actually, no. We're gonna do nothing.
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
Guess we're gonna call it there for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And we will see you next time, which is tomorrow, where we're going to be playing some Metaphor, Re-Fantasio, and some Tales of Symphonia. So, big RPG Sunday. Tune into that if you're interested. And on that, thanks for watching. No LNS? No, there is no LNS because we had it on Thursday and Friday. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.